Hello guys, and welcome back to another video in the environmental law series. And in this video we are going to start with all the acts in relation to the environmental law. Therefore, when it comes to the environmental law acts, the most important thing you need to understand is that the structure is basically the same. So you'll have the scope, the objective, the important definitions, the board or the boards, which are mostly the central board and the state board, and some acts also give the importance of the joint board. And finally we have the penalties or the procedures if it's provided in the act. So today we are going to start with the Air Act. So as we know that the Air Act was enacted in the year 1981. Now if you have watched our past videos, you'll realize that the year 1981 or the period from the 1970s to 1980s was one of the most influential period or one of the period where the environmental awareness had increased. Therefore, a decade ago, even before the Air Act was passed in the year 1972, the United General Assembly of Human Environment was held in Stockholm, which passed the resolution for preservation of natural resources such as air, water, etc. So the basic motto of this resolution was to, more or less mitigate the environmental degradation, also to prevent the overuse of the environment, and moreover make the states pass law, or the member states of the resolution to pass law in their own states with regards to preservation of these natural resources. Now such international agreements can be easily enacted in India because of the Article 253, which allows the international agreements to be enacted in India. Thus the Air Prevention and Control Act of 1981 was passed. Now moving on to the scope of the act is as simple as it sounds, that it is applicable to the whole of India. Moreover, it gives the important definition as it can be applicable in the day-to-day life. Penalties will be applicable when the provisions of these acts are violated. Now the objective of this act includes to prevent, control and abate the air pollution. Moreover, to set up the State Pollution Control Board and the Central Pollution Control Board. This act also provides the powers and the function of the State Pollution Control Board as well as the Central Pollution Control Board. Now I have already said that the environmental acts have these definitions or this important definition, or any act for these matters have this definition. Now Air Act gives various definition on various topics, but here for this video we are going to look into two main important definition as to what is an air pollutant and what is an air pollution. Now if you look into the section 2A, it defines air pollutant as any solid, liquid or gaseous substances that may be harming the environment. Okay, and this is with regards to the air pollutants. Okay, furthermore, section 2B defines air pollution as the presence of any air pollutant in the atmosphere. Okay, furthermore, the act sets up the State Pollution Control Board and also the Central Pollution Control Board under section 2F. Okay, moreover, section 2G gives our important definition as to setting up of the Central Pollution Control Board. Now let's move on to the constitution of the Central Pollution Control Board as well as the State Pollution Control Board. Now section 3 looks into the Central Pollution Control Board and section looks into the State Pollution Control Board. The main point here is that the central and the state authority has a proper guide as to what their powers are. Moreover, it is to prevent them from overusing or overexerting their powers, okay, outside the ambit of what is given in the act. Now the State Pollution Control Board have a full-time chairman. This chairman have the special abilities as to knowledge with regards to the environmental protection. Okay, this chairman is nominated by the central government. Okay, furthermore, there is a full-time secretary, okay, which has the power and the experience of that of a scientific nature and also with regards to the environmental protection. This secretary is appointed by the central government. Okay, there shall be not more than 5 officials nominated by the central government to represent the government. Furthermore, not more than 5 members nominated by the central government chosen from the state board. It shall also have 3 officials who represent the interest of the fishery agriculture or any other industry or trade which the government may deem fit to represent. Okay. Furthermore, and lastly, there should be two persons from the companies or corporation owned or managed, controlled by the central government, nominated by that government. Now let's move on to the constitution of the State Pollution Control Board. Now the State Pollution Control Board has a person nominated by the state government, okay, who has a special knowledge to that of the environmental protection. This is a lot similar to the Central Pollution Control Board, and this person shall be left to the discretion of the state government. Okay, this chairman may be part-time or he may be full-time also. Okay. Moreover, the board shall further constitute not more than 5 officials to represent the government. Okay. In the case of central also we have 5 people who represent the government. In state also we have 5 people who represent the government. Okay. Furthermore, not more than 5 people from the local authority. This local authority can be people from the panchayat or municipality by the state government. Okay. Not more than 3 official members nominated by the state government with regards to representing the fishery or the agriculture or any other such industry which the central government may deem fit, not the state government, the central government may deem fit. Moreover, there are 2 persons, okay, 2 persons from the companies or the corporation owned and managed by the state government, okay, that are nominated by the state. Now that we have finished the constitution of the State Control Board, State Pollution Control Board and the Central Pollution Control Board, let's quickly go over the powers of the State Pollution Control Board and the Central Pollution Control Board. Now the powers of the Central Pollution Control Board are laid under section 16 of the Act. These powers include prevention, control of the air pollution, okay, these are the basic powers, okay, to prevent and spread awareness, to implement a national wide program for prevention and control, then again to coordinate activity with the state and resolve the dispute which have arisen between them, okay, to implement program which includes that of the to implement training programs, moreover to look into the research and carry out investigations, spread awareness with the help of the mass media program, okay, to collect statistical data with regards to air pollution and prepare manuals and codes in regards to such thing to combat the air pollution, okay. Moreover, to look into the quality of the air and perform any such function as prescribed, okay, to enable the board to perform its function effectively, okay. Now next let's move on to the State Pollution Control Board laid out under section 17. These powers include similar to that of the central power, that is to control, prevent and abate air pollution. The Central Pollution Control Board has similar power to that of the State Pollution Control Board, okay. So this includes the power to prevent, control and abate of the air pollution. Moreover, it shall inspect at reasonable times any control equipment with regards to the industrial plants, okay, and also the manufacturing units, okay. Moreover, the State Pollution Control Board has a power to assess the air quality, okay, of their particular state, okay. Moreover, it lays down the standards with regards to the emission of the air pollutants into the environment, okay. Either this is by either the industries or these air pollutants can be from the automobiles, okay, or any other sources of pollutants, okay. However, ships and aircraft do not come under them, okay, do not come under the ambit of such sources, okay. Moreover, the State Pollution Control Board has to also advise the Central Pollution Control Board on the suitability of any location with regards to setting up of any industry. So what does this mean is that the State Pollution Control Board will advise the state government in allowing any kind of industry in any particular location, okay. This is in a way it keeps in mind the air quality and the impact it will have on the environment and the surrounding, okay. So before setting up any industry of any such nature which can cause pollution, this board has a right to advise the central government to whether to give permission for setting up of such industry or no, Okay, moreover, lastly, the board shall also set up labs, okay, in their state with regards to the effective functioning of the effective functioning and control of the environment. Now moving on to the powers of this board. Now powers of this board includes giving directions to the central and the state. It also includes inspection. Moreover, the board has the power to declare pollution in any kind of area. Moreover, the board also has a power to give instruction and restriction with regards to any automobile, and also give instruction and restriction with regards to setting up of any industry. Okay, this we have already discussed in the functions of the state pollution control board. The board also has a power to restrain any person from polluting the area or restrict the person from causing any kind of pollution. The board also has the power to to enter and inspect any area which they believe to be causing air pollution, or even more have a power to collect information, look into book of records, etc. Now finally, moving on to the penalties under section 37, in case the party fails to comply to any provision with regards to 21, 22 and section 31A. Okay, now section 21 includes the power with regards to the restrictions on the certain industrial plants. Section 22 includes the person carrying on industry not to allow emission of air pollutants in excess of the standard laid down by the State Pollution Control Board. That's all for today's video, guys. In today's video we looked into the Air Act. Okay, and in the next video we are going to look in the Water Act. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.